Alice was still showing concern for her adopted daughter just a second ago. The next second, she slapped her because of a dress. It turned out that Alice had actually been reborn. In her previous life, Alice only found out before she died that her adopted daughter Jessica was the child of her husband Benjamin and the nanny Benjamin. And the nanny told Alice that Benjamin married Alice solely for her fortune. Alice was instantly overwhelmed with grief. She felt that Jessica should be grateful that she had handed the entire company over to her, but Jessica believed that Alice should thank her for helping run the company, and she mocked her, saying that Alice had even driven out her own biological daughter, Mary. Upon hearing this, Alice swore that she would definitely take revenge on Jessica's family, but Jessica had already pushed Alice into the road, causing Alice to be hit by a car. When Alice opened her eyes again, she saw Jessica trying on the dress she had custom made for her graduation ceremony, and she even ordered Mary to wash her dirty clothes. Alice hurriedly stopped her, saying that she intended to give the dress to Mary. Benjamin reminded Alice that this dress had been custom made for Jessica half a year ago. The nanny also thought Alice had lost her mind, but Alice already knew that these people were all a bunch of bastards. She ordered Jessica to return the dress to Mary. It was the first time Mary had ever been protected by Alice. Jessica, however, thought that Alice was angry because she didn't call her mom, so she warned Alice to hurry up and apologize. Benjamin echoed her words, saying Mary was only worthy of using what Jessica didn't want. Alice bluntly stated that from now on, she would only spend money on Mary. Jessica was instantly stunned. She threatened that if Alice didn't apologize, she would no longer allow Alice to take care of her. Hearing this, Alice demanded that Jessica return the $10 million in tuition she had spent on her. The nanny immediately accused Alice of being selfish. Mary wanted to speak up for Alice, but Alice directly warned the nanny that if she dared to talk back again, she could get out. The nanny had no choice but to shut up. Then Alice warned Jessica if she didn't return the dress, she would call the police and report her as a thief. Benjamin told Alice that this way, Jessica would never call her mother again. Alice stated that from now on, she would only have one daughter, Mary, and told Jessica to return the dress immediately. Jessica sneered that Mary was only fit to wear cheap street market clothes. Alice raised her hand and slapped Jessica across the face, mocking that Alice was far more noble than Jessica, the nanny's daughter. Jessica couldn't stay there any longer. Alice quickly handed the dress to Mary. Mary was still a little scared. Alice immediately reassured her that she would never let her be bullied again. Only then did Mary dare to go change into the dress. Alice told Mary that she was going to build a building for her, but Mary remembered this was something Alice had promised Jessica. In her previous life, because of the building Alice gave to Jessica, her classmates all believed that Mary was impersonating Jessica. Now Mary still suspected that Alice was being nice to her just to get Jessica's attention. But in this life, Alice told Mary that the building would be named after her. Only then did Mary completely believe Alice. Meanwhile, the nanny was comforting Jessica, saying that Alice was definitely just acting out of spite, but Jessica was still very angry. Benjamin hurried to comfort her that as long as Alice became disappointed in Mary, Jessica would be able to obtain the company's inheritance. Jessica swore that once she got the company, she would drive Alice out. Both Benjamin and the nanny praised Jessica for being smart. Unbeknownst to them, Alice had already recorded all their schemes. The next morning, Jessica complained that Alice didn't take her to the graduation ceremony. The nanny believed Alice must have gone to oversee the construction of Jessica's building. Jessica understood that as long as the building bore her name, she could completely replace Mary's identity. That afternoon, Alice told Mary that she was going to see the principal to register the building's name. Jessica rushed in front of the two of them. She thought Alice had come to apologize to her, but Alice didn't even look at her and walked away. Jessica could only vent her anger on Mary, saying she would definitely drive her away. The principal also thought Alice had come for Jessica, but Alice told him that the building was built for her biological daughter. Mary and Alice requested that Mary's identity be announced at the graduation ceremony. The principal immediately agreed. After the graduation ceremony began, all the students wanted to see the custom-made dress Alice had prepared for Jessica. Jessica lied and said that the dress didn't suit her very well. At this moment, Mary walked in. The classmates mocked her, saying that Mary could never afford a dress in her lifetime. Mary directly went and changed into the dress, but the classmates recognized that it was Jessica's dress. Jessica slyly said that she had suddenly been unable to find her dress yesterday. The classmates then accused Mary of stealing the dress. Mary explained that it was a gift from her mother, Alice. But all the classmates believed that Mary was impersonating Jessica. Benjamin also rushed over and slapped Mary, accusing her of daring to bully Jessica. Mary wanted to go find Alice to complain, but Benjamin pushed her to the ground and announced that whoever could rip off Mary's dress would be given $100,000 in order to prove her identity. She said that Alice was going to name the building after her, but Jessica said disdainfully that the building had already been named after her last month. Benjamin also demanded that Mary kneel down and apologize to Jessica. At this moment, the staff brought over the building's nameplate.